Greetings today from the Source NY Meta Energy Studio in Poughkeepsie, New York. I am Dr. Stacey Lamar. Today is Wednesday, August 9th, 2023. Spoke to you last week about the Lionsgate portal, spoke about Moon's energy, having to use our intuition when navigating certain roads that are less clear. Today, I really want to talk to those that are in the spiritual world, working on your awakening or counseling others, empaths, people that really are opening up to their own abilities and feel compelled to impose your interpretation of happenings, of events happening around people that you know upon them without their asking for that information. And I think it's a really important thing that empaths and spiritual workers, like life coaches, whatever, need to understand and honor. It's important to honor this. And I'm certainly not trying to offend anybody. If somebody comes to you for counsel and they're asking for your advice, that's a whole different story. But when you're out and you're speaking to somebody or casually knowing, introducing yourself to somebody, and or you're friends with somebody and you have a feeling and you want to offer your input, your feedback about what you think is going on in their life without them asking for it, then you're violating their free will. You're violating their ability to make decisions on their own. And I really, truly, wholeheartedly subscribe to that and hope that I can help others understand this message without being offended. Okay. I am a healthcare provider by training. And when a patient comes into a room and they have a problem or an issue and they come to me for assistance, they're seeking my counsel. And in doing so, I get their subjective information. I collect data from them, get the objective information, maybe blood work, things like that. Then I interpret the findings and develop a plan with the patient so that we can co-manage whatever issue there is. In spiritual work, those lessons, those rules don't apply. Okay? First and foremost, every person is here with free will. And if you are getting a vibe or a sense off somebody and you feel like you're going to help them and it's going to be a benefit to them by imposing your opinions on them without their asking, then you are in violation of their free will. And that's what I'm going to call it, what I believe it is. All right. And to help you to better understand this message I'm trying to bring to you, I'm going to use Aura Soma bottle, the Alchemy bottle B12. B12. The bottle is named Reflections, and it's an incredibly shimmery, high vibration energy bottle that I thought is most appropriate in this message because I believe that there are many light workers, empaths, counselors in the spiritual world that are trying to do good, are truly trying to do good. They're not trying to cause harm, absolutely not. But they're not recognizing that if you're in a place where you feel like you have to, without being asked, offer your opinion on this person because you're getting a vibe or feeling something about them, then perhaps it's not them. You're seeing the reflection of yourself from them, the reflection, and they are actually mirroring back to you what you need to know about yourself. And I think that's really important because a lot of spiritual workers, especially early in their practice, as they begin to evolve and awaken and to channel and really wake up to their abilities and come into their own sense of who they are, they're very anxious to want to help others, help others, help others. And that's beautiful. But when you are imposing your opinions and your interpretation based on what you believe you're hearing around their energy without them asking, you're imposing upon their free will. If they don't ask, if a person does not ask, then you don't share that information with them. Rather, if you feel that it's information that's relevant, take a look at it as it relates to you. Because your reflection, that energy may really be directed to you. I'm going to say it is likely directed to you and helping you to clear any density around you so that you can raise your own vibration. If you want to master spiritual work and really help others, then we have to spend every day in our own constant self-assessment, trying to keep our vibration high and make sure that we are honoring those around us that we serve, right? And by doing so, we have to allow free will, even if you feel really strongly, well, I think you're working too hard. I think you're doing too much. I really think you need to rest. No, if that person didn't ask for this information and you feel like that information is coming to you, then reflect it back to you and do an assessment on yourself and decide, is this really the message for me? Is this what I need to do for myself? Because I don't have the right to impose my beliefs on another person if they did not specifically ask me to do so. Right? We mirror each other. And by default, if we have feelings around somebody that, even if somebody makes us feel uncomfortable and we feel tense around them, they have an energy that makes us jittery, they're teaching us something. There's something to be learned for any of us. There's something to be learned from the energy of someone else. But if that person's tense and making me feel jittery, I don't have a right to go up to them and say, your energy is not right. I think you need to do X, Y, or Z. If they didn't ask, I have no right to give it to them. That's their free will. Reflections is important. Reflect on when you're feeling a message related to somebody and make a decision. Are they asking for this message, or am I imposing this message on them because I don't have the right to do so? I have to honor the laws, the universal laws, as they are given to us by source. And one of those is the right for a person not to have me impose my beliefs on them. Okay? It's not to be offensive. So if anyone hears this right now, and I think there's going to be a few that might say, well, she has no right to say this. I'm sticking to my message because I believe my message is important. And I certainly am open to a conversation with you at any point. If you feel that you want to reach out to me, you can email me. I know that there's a lot of great, incredible light workers out there, and there's a lot of new people coming into the pipeline, and we need everybody because we need to raise the vibrations on this planet to protect Mother Earth, to protect nature, to protect humanity, to help defend against dark forces, right? To support each other and to serve in whatever way, shape, or form we're meant to serve in. But in the process, it's not good practice, it's not gold standard, if you will, to impose my rights and beliefs on somebody. I put this message out to you. If this message comes to you and resonates, then it's your will receiving the message. My will sends the message out there, sets an intention that whoever is supposed to hear this, may this help them in their journey. And I have to let it go at that. Okay? Take a look at yourself in closing. Take a look at yourself and how you receive energy from others, especially you wonderful empaths that really just can be overwhelmed sometimes by the energy of others because it can be so heavy. And rather than bringing the message to them that they need to change, take a moment and think about, how is this helping me, and what do I need to do to help me to grow and help me to understand better what's going on in my world. We are all mirrors to each other. We can't get past that. And some of the lessons that we feel around others that we think we want to share for them are really serving us more in that moment. And there may come a time where that message will get back to that person from you, but if they haven't asked, then it's not for you to just give it out without their permission. All right. Till next week, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful week. All right. Enjoy. We're just going to be heading into autumn soon. I can't believe it. This is Dr. Stacey Lamar. I am in Poughkeepsie, New York. I'm on the YouTube channel here. You can subscribe, follow, like, share with your friends, learn more information at my business, thesource-ny.com. God bless.